Hey guys, it's the 28113 here. Before the video starts, I would like to apologize to you guys for not uploading the video. It's just I've been trying to edit the video, find some good editing applications, because my camera's my phone. I'm currently editing. It's currently 1 a.m. right now as I'm editing this. But I would like to say sorry for you guys. Hope you enjoy in the video. And see you all in the next review. Bye. Oh yeah, the next review is going to be Doom. I promise that. The next review is going to be Doom. Bye. Hey guys, it's the 28113 here with another video. But a review once again. And if you guys can see what's on my TV over here, you see it's Sonic Generations. It's a good game, believe it or not. And it's a good Sonic game, believe it or not. But for you who haven't played this game, watch the whole thing. And I think you guys might get a solution if you guys should get this game or not. And it's good because it's backwards compatible if you guys have an Xbox One. So let's get right into the video. Let's go right into this game and dissect it. See if it's a shitty game or a good game. So first of all, the story. The first cutscene it shows classic Sonic. No, there's not even a cutscene. You just throw it into a level with classic Sonic. So that's a plus. You get to play as classic Sonic. In the first level, you go through Green Hill Zone, a reimagining though. And after that, you shown a little cutscene. Shows a classic Sonic running. But with a black evil big clock villain. I forgot its name if I can remember the top of my head. But after that, it shows Sonic's birthday randomly, like a surprise party. Hooray! It's celebrating 20 years apparently, even though you're supposed to be 36. But after that, the monster once again shows up at his party apparently and sucks up everybody. Sucks up even Tails, and Tails can't do anything. So then you're supposed to go through here. You got knocked out by the demon with Sonic, and now after that, you show up in a white void and you see Green Hill Zone. So then the first level is Green Hill Zone. Ah, man. This game is fun. First of all, you go through Green Hill Zone. It is so beautiful. You go through the waterfalls. You go through a little cave. You see, there's like even a scene where you're on rails, and you're running and running and running, and there's like a big mech fish, if I believe so. I forgot what's it called. But then after that, you save Tails apparently, and he's like, "Oh my God, Sonic, I nearly died," even though he just turned into fucking stone. But after that, they do some references to other games, and it's so good, like with Sonic Colors, Sonic, and the 7 Secret Rings. That's a shitty game. And I might get into that in the future, but that's a shitty game. And oh man, there's not really anything. There's not really any other cutscenes. And then you go to chemical plant. After that, like the chemical plant, it's annoying as hell. It's annoying as hell. like with the water, especially with classic Sonic 2, because this bastard drowns like really fast. This bastard, I think faster in Sonic Mania, because Sonic Mania you drown like really fast. Then after that, another reference to another game, I forgot what's it called. Then you meet, and in the third stage you go to Angel Island, and holy crap, that game, oh man, that stage is wonderful. If you guys do get this game because of this review, and just play Angel Island. It is so wonderful, it's so beautiful, it's so fast. And the good part is, they remix every music for modern and classic Sonic depending on the stages. So then after that, there's no cutscenes, sadly. There's no cutscenes after until the boss fights. There's a boss, your first boss, there's only 3 bosses and there's 4 bosses. The first one is the Egg Robo from Sonic 2. And oh my god, that boss is wonderful. You do the same thing as what he did in Sonic 2, if you guys ever played that game, and beat that boss. Holy crap, that boss is hard in Sonic 2. But that boss is, there's a first phase. You do the same thing like you did in Sonic 2. And in the second phase, you gotta trick him into exploding himself, apparently. And after that, there's a cutscene where Eggman swears to beat Sonic. I'll beat your ass. I'll get you next time and turn you into a chili dog. Then the monster comes up, and as in the fat obese man wants, he always starts screaming. He starts like, Sonic, help me, even though I tried to kill you many times in the past. Save me, please, I'll turn into a new leaf. Gosh, what a bitch. So then after that, they're like, oh, let's go save Robotnik. Even though he tried to kill you guys many times in the past. Many times, but yeah, you guys still want to save him. Oh my god. Sometimes I question this game storyline, and sometimes I question Sega. Why do they put the writers with people who didn't even write the game, like who never wrote a video game? But oh well, some of the lines were good. But after that, you go through another 3 stage. There's like 9 stages a game. The 9 stages, 3 stages a segment, so that kind of blows. There's only like 3 segments, that kind of blows. But then the first stage is in the modern era, because the first one we played was the classic era. The modern era was, I know one was City Escape, one was Crisis City. No, it was the Dreamcast era. One level was City Escape, and the other one was Wave Ocean, Seaside Hill. And the second one was Speed Highway. And Speed Highway was a wonderful stage, don't get me wrong. It's just shit. It's utter shit. It's like going all around, or shitting, or going all around. But some of the parts were good, like going down a business building somehow. Through the power of speed and friction, Sonic can do this. That's the modern part. But the classic part, it's confusing. It's really fucking confusing. Like, I still don't remember the layouts. And in the modern part, there's like a loop you have to get out of. And if you guys are like really, this is like your first time playing that stage in Generations, you'll get stuck in that loop for minutes and minutes until you see that little gap. You'll do it. But then City Escape comes on, and holy crap, that is such a good stage. I can't stress this enough. That's a really good stage. Like, in the classic one, the remix is so good. You can search it up on YouTube or Spotify or something, and you'll listen to that song. It is so good. And in the classic one as well, the gun truck is chasing you through the whole level. So that puts a little bit of stress on you, but you have fun during that. And you get to ride a skateboard. A skateboard. And it's so fun. Like, you get to ride through it, go off ramps, and see, like, the truck driving in the background as well. And then after that, right when you finish the level, the bus crashes into the bridge and, like, tips over, and I think it explodes in the off screen as well. But then the modern part, but sadly there's no cutscenes through these 3 stages. Like through Crisis City, there's no cutscene afterward, unless if you count freeing the characters, if you count those as cutscenes. But they don't advance the plot or anything. But then in Crisis City, only the beginning part is fun. That's it. Crisis City, I can't even remember most of it. It comes from Sonic 06. If I can find that game case right now, I'll smack it across the room. You know what? No, I'm gonna smack this case because this game has that crappy stage. But yeah, shitty. This shit never ends. But after that, you do the second boss, and it's Chaos from Sonic Adventure. I'll probably do a review on Sonic Adventure pretty soon. But I don't feel like doing that game because time didn't treat it well. Time didn't treat it well, and it didn't. But other than that, you beat Chaos. It's a cakewalk. Like, you can just spam. Yeah, there's a boost button. I forgot to mention this. The mechanic, there's a boost. Or, like, the more you defeat enemies or get rings, or there's, like there's rainbow rings where you can throw up tricks. You have to do tricks and other things, like the more you pull off tricks, the more combos you do, and you press the top bumper buttons like this. And that, you get your boost button, it fills up more, and you can even go on beyond the original limit. And you get to boost through the whole thing. But then in, why did I mention Crisis City? That's not even a part of the Dreamcast era. In the Dreamcast era, the last stage is Seaside Hill. And oh my god, that stage is so forgettable. That's why I forgot. Why did I say Crisis City? Because that stage is so forgettable. The only thing I could give it off is there's like a kart stage. There's a kart part of the stage. That's the only thing I could give it off to. Other than that, I didn't really the stage is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. If you ever get the game, the stage is beautiful, graphically, but playing and replayability wise, it's really bad. It's really bad. And then in the modern, after you beat Chaos, you go to the modern. And in the modern, you have Crisis City. The most shitty game. I mean, the most shitty stage. No, scratch that. That they has a stage something worse. I'll get to it right now. It has Sonic 06. The Wisp Planet, I think. Planet Wisp. And Rooftop Run. Rooftop Run is wonderful. It is so wonderful, and the music is so beautiful. I can't stress this enough. In each one of those segments, you'll find a stage shitty. It's fact. I found Chemical Plant, Seaside Hill, and Crisis City shitty. 3 stages. That's like 1/3 of the stages. Like, what? Sega, really? You guys have like if you guys didn't know, they did a poll for one of the best for the stages they want in this game. They couldn't have put Emerald Coast. They couldn't even put the first stage in Black Knight. They couldn't put any other stage. You had to put those 3 crappy stages. I don't get it. But in the modern Crisis City, I give it that. It's an okay stage. But I found it really shitty too. I found it really, really shitty because there's a bunch of platforming. Because you're going too fast, you can't control correctly. You can't control Sonic, and that stage is not even built to do 3D platforming. I swear to God, he isn't. But then after you beat the stage, you free Blaze. That's the only one I remember, and I think Espio the Chameleon. And then after that, you go to... oh fuck. The most biggest and mind-fucking stage ever. Planet Wisp. In Sonic Colors, that game was... that stage was okay. I give it that much in Sonic Colors. But there's no excuse, utter excuse, for that big and long and mind-fucking of a stage in this game that's supposed to celebrate 20 years of this series that went through bad hardships, and it had a stage from a game that nearly killed the series. Yeah, Sega. Yeah, that's how you celebrate 20 years? Oh, wait, no, let's wait 5 more years. 5 more years. Yeah, look what came out 5 more years, dipshits. Utter fucks. The only thing good came out of that 25th anniversary 2 years ago? I mean, Sonic Mania, and that wasn't even made by you guys, wasn't it, huh? Wasn't it? No. It was made by the fucking fans. Bitch. Other than that, you had the third boss was the Egg Rebel from Sonic Unleashed. And I dare you guys, if you guys are old enough to drink each shot once Eggman says, "It's time to end this." That's his quote. I dare you guys to take a shot or take a slap across the face every time he says that during the boss fight. You guys will get fucked in the face, or you guys will get drunk off your ass. I swear to God. But then after that, you collect emeralds through the cutscenes and through the stages. But yeah, but before, I forgot to mention to you guys, the best part of the game ever, yeah. Bonus stages, yeah. I forgot to mention that. If you want to get to a boss and get to another segment of the game, apparently you have to grind. But grinding, get keys. 3 keys. In each part of the stage, you gotta go, it's part of special stages. And you gotta beat that part for the key. Oh my God, some of the bonus stages, I give it that, were fun, were creative, were awesome. Like, I think the race off in Green Hill Zone was one of my favorites. I don't remember anything else. You have to do every other thing, but the ones I remember were Rooftop Run. Was you had to do a skateboard from City Escape in Rooftop Run. You get to ride that thing through the whole stage, and it is wonderful. It is so awesome. You get to see, like, there's a glitch where you, like, get to grind on somehow in the air, and you get mad air. So I do that. I jump off the rail, and you get to see the whole stage and all of its modeling and how much Sega put into that stage. And it is beautiful. That's like the best special bonus stage I've ever done, and it's fun. And there's also mini bosses too, like as Shadow and Silver and Metal Sonic. Silver was a pain in the ass, just as in Sonic 06, it was a pain in the ass. I forgot to get to that part, but in Sonic 06, oh man, he is so annoying in Sonic 06, and he's just as annoying in this game. Right here, in this game. And Shadows was okay, but holy shit. Metal Sonic was the best. Honestly, it's music, it's patterns, and you know what to do. It is so fun. I'll try to even like beat the stage under a minute and 30 seconds. I try to do that all the time. I can't, but it's really fun. And then, but you also get emeralds from them too. Sadly, I don't really care about Metal Sonic because it's fun. But so after you do all that grinding, all that boss fighting, all those stages, all those annoying stages, you go to the final boss. And you gotta do a little bit of tricky platforming, a little bit. Because there's like big like gears with like platforms on them. And each one is spinning. Like there's at least like 8 platforms on each one. And you gotta put an emerald in each one of them. You don't do it yourself. The game comes to a screeching halt, which I really hate. And after you place all the 7 emeralds and all that, you get to the boss fight. Admittedly, the cutscene was actually pretty nice. Because it shows the classic characters and the modern characters joining up. And then and the cutscene was a little shocking because apparently Eggman actually beat Sonic's ass for a little bit, but he actually did. He nearly killed him. I'm not joking. He nearly almost killed him. But then out of nowhere, suddenly the emeralds came from the gear somehow and went through the portals. Like, yeah, let's go save these 2 guys. Yeah, let's go save these 2. Even though they never, we don't mean anything to them, and we can just like go away and we never see them again for years. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go save them. And so then after that, the emeralds are spinning around them and they turn super somehow. I'm like, what the hell? How does 2 characters at once turn super, even though one character needs 7 emeralds? It doesn't make any sense. So then after that, you no. Just no. Just no. Just no. Just no. Just no. I'm sorry for my camera tipping over, but just no. No. Just no. No. This game's final boss. This game's final fucking boss. Nigga slap. No. The oh my god, the final boss, you gotta beat the time eater, because somehow in the cutscene Eggman took over after Sonic Colors found the time eater. Apparently it's called the time eater. Took over that thing, went back in time, and screwed everything up like Silver did. Hooray! We're gonna have another Sonic 06 situation pretty soon, guys. Wait 10 years from now. I mean 5 more years, because the 30th anniversary is gonna be shit. After that, you try to fight the Time Eater as Super Sonic, and it's annoying as hell. He keeps going out of the tube where, like, there's a tube, right? And rings come at you and stuff, and the Time Eater's right in front of you, and you're like the 2 Sonics. The one you're like in 3D, that's your modern Sonic. You boost through that. But in classic Sonic, it's nearly useless unless you try to get rings or something, because classic Sonic doesn't do anything. He really does nothing, because all you do, it can make him like launch as a spin dash. But then it's annoying, because sometimes when you go 2D, the Time Eater gets out of the tube. So then you can't attack him, and you have to go through long periods of time of not attacking him at all. So then after that, after all that, you hit him once, you go to another phase, and it's more annoying, and it's more annoying. It's really fucking annoying. So then, after all that fighting, all that bullshit, it took me 30 minutes to beat that boss, and I got a B rank. A B rank. That's how they know it took you a long time just to beat that one boss. 30 minutes. So then after all that, you get Supersonic as an ability. And then finally, after you beat the story, even though it'll probably take you like an hour or 2 hours, it will let you actually have more fun in the stages that you really don't like. Unless Crest City didn't become more fun though, and Planet Wisp didn't become more fun either. But Seaside Hill came a little more fun, but it's still not really memorable as a stage as entirely. Not even Sonic Heroes is memorable. I can barely remember any of Sonic Heroes. But really, the game was crap in some regard. Some of it was really shit. Like the boss fight was really fucking shit. Some of the stages were also pretty fucked up. And some of the story continuity was really bad. Then after that, there's another cutscene that shows Sonic at their birthday party, and somehow Classic Sonic is there, and Classic Tails, and right before Classic Tails and Sonic leave, he tries to do an air dash or a homing attack or a boost dash in the air, and he sucked ass. He didn't do anything. He just moved a little bit like. So then after that, the game ends. The credits were pretty nice, honestly. And at the end, there's like a crowd yelling out "Happy Birthday, Sonic." So I give them that much too. But Sonic Team, really, you had to put in some of the worst stages of all time into this game. Sonic Colors' Planet Wisp didn't even need any fixing. It was good on its own. You had to really remix that level. Really? And he gave us a stage that really almost nobody liked and really hated because of its poor design and cinematic for pretty, just for being pretty statements, really. And that stage had poor 3D platforming and really bad level design. You give us that level, really, to celebrate your 20 years? I give him no excuse for that. But then after that, it finally becomes fun. Yeah, after you beat the game, it finally becomes fun. No, it should be fun at default. It should be fucking fun. Other than... No, it can be fun after beating the game. No, it should be fun going through the story. At least 1/3 of the stages were utter crap. And then after you get all the power-ups until we get Supersonic, it can finally be fun for you guys. Congratulations. No, it should be fun at default, you dumb fucks. This is why Sonic Team and most of the Sonic games are now becoming shit. Most of them are already shit. You guys nearly killed your own series by letting another company making another Sonic game. How did that turn out, huh? That turned out to be the worst reviewed game and possibly worst game of all time. It can be possibly worse than E.T. on the 2600, you little fucks. So yeah. So let's get other than the story and the gameplay. The visuals were nice, really pretty, really really pretty. I can say that much. And especially in Planet Wisp, even though it's like possibly the worst stage, it was really pretty, and the music was wonderful, like really wonderful. Like they remixed some for modern stages and the classics, and as well as Dreamcast. but they remixed classic Sonics for modern and Dreamcast era. That's what they did. So then after that, they remixed all that stuff, and then you get concept art and characters and stuff like that, and statues and all of that. You can search up statues, Sonic Generation trophies or something, and you'll get a code for those. But yeah, that was my full-length review. Was Sonic Generations a true 20th anniversary celebration? Some regards, fuck no. Some regards, hell yeah. It was a great game. But in my honest opinion, I'll give it, I'm gonna do a scale now for these games. An 8.0 out of 10. No, an 8.7, because it had a lot going off of it. I was really hyped, even though I was like really little. I was really hyped for the game. It was like my first 360 game. It was my first Xbox 360 game. I could tell you that much. That's how much I was hyped for it. So yeah, that was my review of Sonic Generations. My thoughts on it, the pros, cons, story, gameplay, mechanics. They're really nice. The game was really nice. But other than that, that was the whole review, guys, for this really good game and shitty game at the same time. So the 281138 signing out. Have a good one, guys. See you all guys in the next video, possibly a review again.